comment changer notre planète. Ces inventeurs ont fait de vous l'homme que vous êtes. Ils ont tout imaginé, tout trouvé, démontré. La lune qui gravite et la pomme qui tombe déconfite. Ils ont cherché à mesurer le temps qui donne l'heure. Ils ont voulu nous offrir tous les gages du bonheur. Une lumière exemplaire qui éclaire, qui prospère et ouvre le chemin aux rêves des humains. Ils ont trouvé des leviers pour soulever le monde. Et grâce à eux, la Terre a voulu jouer à la ronde. Tourner, tourner, toutes les roues de la locomotion. Et des automobiles qui se suivent en fil et défilent, puis vite filent les découvreurs. Chevauchent déjà d'autres chimères. Pour que progresse dans la sagesse notre vieille terre. Les découvreurs, les découvreurs.
You come and look, there's a full moon tonight.
Yeah, full moon, so what?
It's made of green cheese.
The moon. Man has always dreamed of her, always wanted to voyage to the moon. What an adventure. Even back in ancient times.
Here we go again with his Greeks.
Yes, you're right. The Greeks dreamed of a tornado carrying a ship to the moon. Around the year 1000, the Persian king Caicus had another idea.
Go gather eagles. Good. Now get legs of lamb. Good. Now let them see the meat. Oh. 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 Much higher, go on, much higher.
In 1609, Galileo observed the moon with a telescope.
Seas, craters, mountains. It is extraordinary.
In 1700, the Englishman David Russin had an idea.
Aha! 3, 2, 1. Let go. No. Much higher.
Even Jules Verne, the great pioneer of science fiction, had a go at the moon. Jules Verne went into a lot of detail for his imaginary voyage, but it wasn't possible. Why?
The cannon wasn't powerful enough.
They couldn't aim it accurately. It's just too far away.
Yes, but there's another reason.
Oh,
Shooting a cannon, it's too strong. The projectile's too fast. The men inside would be crushed.
Yes, that is the precise answer. To date, in any known technology, there is only one way to send human beings into space safely, and that's rockets. And the first to achieve this was a Russian, Konstantin Tsiolkovsky.
The moon is 380,000 kilometers from the Earth and circles our planet every 27 days. You, the distance.
A long way.
Oh, yeah, long way.
Anyway, you'll never get there. So,
Who was listening to what I said? Konstantin?
You said it's 380,000 kilometers away, and so one day man will get there.
Regarding distance, you are right, Konstantin. But how would you suggest we get there?
Using a rocket, sir. Jules Verne already wrote that... Oxygen and hydrogen form an explosive mixture. There is combustion and the hot gas is directed back away using a tube, propelling the rocket forward.
Tsiolkovsky discovered everything. He did the calculations, but it's always the same story. No one was at all interested. But just a few years later, an American, Robert Goddard...
We'll find out.
That one didn't work, but I know what I'll do. Oh. Using as fuel liquid oxygen and gasoline. That should work. Right, let's try it. This day is truly historic. We are going to perform the first test of a liquid-powered rocket.
Only watch it, Robert. It might explode.
Pah! Mm-hmm. 3, 2, 1.
Goddard's liquid fuel rockets wrote a new chapter in the story of astronautics, spaceflight. But Goddard remained almost unknown. Meanwhile, in Europe...
We are ready for the test.
Professor von Braun, could you make a rocket that would go all the way to England?
Yes, given time, it's possible.
Then make one and quick.
Fire.
Herr von Braun! Is this the rocket that can hit England?
It has a range of more than 300 kilometers, a gyroscope, and a guidance system.
Then make it go. I want to see it.
Fire.
Yeah! Good! Congratulations, your rocket flew over 300. I'm bowled over. Oh!
Yes, I'm glad.
Nein!
Ready, mein General.
All right, fire. Direction, London.
Even with this terrible weapon, the Nazis lost the war. After the war, it began. The race to the moon, the race to space. Of course, everyone needed the German rocket technicians.
We lost the war just when our rockets with a 4,000-kilometer range were almost ready. Simple. The Russians are that way. The Americans are that way. Where do you want to go? To Siberia or to Texas?
To Texas!
That way.
Oh, you prefer Siberia?
No, Chima, I made a mistake. If it's Texas, I want to go to Texas.
Links, rechts, 1, 2.
The great match would begin between the two most powerful nations in the world, the United States and the Soviet Union.
On my left, Nikita Khrushchev, champion of the Soviet Union. On my right, the President of the United States, Dwight Eisenhower. Khrushchev to serve.
More!
The Soviets placed a satellite in orbit and it's circling the Earth.
One love.
Ow!
The Soviet Union put Sputnik 2 in orbit with a dog aboard.
2-0 for the Soviet Union.
We are ready, Mr. President.
Explorer, the first American satellite, is put in orbit. 2-1.
We are ready now, Tovarish.
Yeah.
It's not bad. Yeah.
The first pictures from the hidden side of the moon. Nice, aren't they?
4-1 in favor of the Soviet Union. Khrushchev to serve. On my right, the new American champion, John F. Kennedy. 7-2 in favor of the Soviet Union. Another 2 points for the Soviet Union. Gagarin and Titov, the first men in space orbit. 2 American launchings that do not achieve orbit. Still 2 points. 9-4 for the Soviet Union.
Is that all? Oh.
3 American astronauts in orbit and Mariner on its way to Venus. The first woman in space is Russian, Valentina Tereshkova. An American, Gordon Cooper, circles the Earth 22 times.
The new American champ, Lyndon Johnson.
What? But what do you want, Comrade Leonid? Now it's my turn to play. I take your place.
Net.
Go away.
The new champion for the Soviet Union, Comrade Leonid Brezhnev. I thought these snapshots of the moon might interest you. We took them from our satellite that's going around the moon.
The Soviet Leonov is the first to go for a spacewalk. It lasted 10 minutes, and then an American white took one for 21 minutes.
The first round is won by the Soviet Union, 21-14.
Da, da.
Pardon, you'll permit, oui? Merci beaucoup.
French men and women, our country is playing the game now. We, our own diamond rocket, placed our first satellite in orbit. Vive la France! Vive la France!
By now, there were dozens of various satellites in orbit going around the Earth. Rockets had been sent to Venus, Mars, even to the Sun. But no one had ever walked on anything other than the planet Earth, not so far. Neil Armstrong had been chosen for the American space program. He will go down in history as a great explorer of the modern era.
The Athena rocket. We have to approach and then dock. Preparing for docking, over. Operation a success. We appear stable. Oh, what's happened? A rocket engine fired on its own.
We're turning round like a top.
Have to disengage. I've got to find a way or we won't make it. It worked.
Looking good, Neil. Bring her in as soon as you can.
Roger, approaching the Pacific. And we're all shook up. Re-entered Earth's atmosphere. Getting very hot, but we're okay. Right, we're floating. This space race match is becoming very exciting. This game will be decisive.
Hey, Dad, will you bring me a piece of the moon?
It's a promise, Mark.
departure in 5 hours. It's time for you to get up. Let's go.
Hold it, one picture.
T-minus 60 seconds and counting. T-minus 50 seconds.
Heart rate 75 per minute.
All systems are go and counting.
20 seconds, astronauts ready. 10 seconds, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition. We have liftoff. 9 hours, 32 minutes. On your way to the moon, men. Yeah! 3 minutes, preparing to jettison first stage rocket. Altitude 150 kilometers. Speed 19,000 kilometers per hour. Separation of second stage. Third stage ignition to place in Earth orbit. Entering Earth orbit. Altitude 800 kilometers. Prepare for zero gravity. Cut engine.
In orbit around the Earth. Look at that.
Ignite engines.
Destination Moon. No gravity, in a weightless state.
3, 2, 1. Cut engines.
Separate third stage. Now the maneuver to turn us around, attaching the lunar module. Operation completed. Eagle is attached to command module.
Whoa.
If we don't do something, the sun will roast us like so many chickens. Give us a little spin. 3 rotations an hour.
Hold still, Neil. You're about to be a TV star.
Mom! Mom! Look, it's Dad!
There it is, the pole star, Sirius Vega. The computer's taken our bearing. We're precisely 255,000 kilometers from the moon. Let's sleep.
Take a look at that.
You are in the moon's gravitational field. You will have to accelerate. The moon is at 1,500 kilometers. You will be hidden from Earth over the hidden face of the moon. Engine ignition to achieve lunar orbit.
Our speed? 8,000 kilometers an hour.
7,006, 5,800. You are in orbit.
Checking out systems on the Eagle. Buzz, let's do it. All systems are go. We can separate lunar module.
Ready to release in 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Releasing now.
The Eagle is free.
Eagle, do you read me? Eagle, do you copy?
Roger, loud and clear.
All systems are go.
The Eagle has wings, ready for moon landing.
Now is when the crucial decision has to be taken. Then there was no going back. All or nothing. It had to be perfect the first time, otherwise.
Otherwise what?
Otherwise, they were lost. Yeah, they couldn't get back. Not enough fuel to return to orbit. Nobody could ever go and rescue them. Yeah, for them, it would be the end.
All systems go. Activating engines to leave moon orbit. Descending.
Fire engine. Fire engine 1202, 1202.
Our computer is saturated. It's directing us toward a crater full of rocks.
Their computer couldn't take any more data. In a few seconds, it's moon landing. Great boulders. The moon module could overturn. A catastrophe. Only one solution. To act quickly. Quickly.
Now switching to manual control. It's our only chance. Quick, find a landing site. Looks good over there. 3 degrees left. There's a spot over there, not too bad. We'll go for it. Don't have much choice. We'll run out of fuel. Bit more to the right. Yeah, no sweat. There's too much dust. I can't see anything. We're going to land. Touchdown. Cut the motors. Mission Control, Tranquility Base. The Eagle has landed.
Mission Control to Eagle, your exact position.
In the Sea of Tranquility. We could use a little tranquility right now. Right, Collins?
More precision.
We don't know. We're a bit off course, I'm afraid.
You don't know where?
No.
Mission Control calling Collins. Do you read me?
Loud and clear.
Where is the module?
It's down on the moon, I guess.
But where, Collins? Where?
I don't really know.
Stay in contact, Collins.
Negative, entering shadow area of the moon.
Come in, Collins. Come in. Come in.
There's no point in trying. He's behind the moon. From there, no contact can be made.
We've lost them. They'll die on the moon, and they'll know they're going to die.
We'll find him. A lunar map. No, wrong one. And not that one. I'll bet they're here.
Collins will check it.
Collins is still behind the moon.
We'll have to wait.
Mission Control, do you read me?
Roger, Collins. Loud and clear. And you?
5 by 5.
Okay, we want you to check. We think they are in the west crater about 500 meters in.
Are you sure?
No, we're not sure.
Okay, I'll take a look.
Guess we'll be needing a shave soon, huh? Right, to work. Full checkup, okay? All systems are go. Electronic circuits, pressure, oxygen, cooling system, TV transmitter.
We put on support system?
We need these to survive on the moon.
So we can breathe.
Refrigeration, check.
Communication, check.
Ventilation, check.
Pressure, check.
Dehumidification, check.
Purification, check.
Okay, let's take a walk, all right? Depressurization?
We can open the hatch. We're all set.
Wait, just a second. Pressure's still too high. Okay, this is it.
Move to your left, Neil.
How's this?
Okay. You're 9 steps from the moon, not far now. Now, watch what you say. You've got 50 million TV viewers watching at home.
Look, children, the moon, humanity's dream for millions of years, you realize. And now, for the first time, a man will set foot on the surface of the moon.
I was supposed to say, oh, I forgot. Darn. Ah, yes, I remember. It's, that's it. It's one small step for a man, a giant leap for mankind.
I guess I kind of like what he said there.
All over the world, hundreds of millions of people were glued to their TV screens. Americans, Russians, Chinese, and Indians, and Eskimos, and people in Africa, and Papuans, and the French, the Italians.
Eh?
$1819, 2021, the United States of America wins.
Were they able to come back?
Yeah, of course, safe and sound. Did they bring any moon rocks back? Right, many of them.
And the space race. Who won it?
Well, the truth is, everybody did. After the race to the moon, many countries decided to work together to pool their efforts in the conquest of space. And it's going on today. The astronauts of tomorrow, maybe you'll be among them.
Les découvreurs façonnent pour nous des mondes meilleurs. L'œil vers le ciel, leurs pensées vagabondent ailleurs. Tourne-manège des étoiles, des planètes, des comètes. Voici que l'homme décolle, il va quitter le sol. Mes paroles, c'est qu'il s'envole. Demain, ils nous mèneront vers d'autres firmaments. Car pour l'homme, n'en est qu'au début de son roman. Les découvertes